What's going on, all my viewers, subscribers, or maybe if you're new to the channel? My name is Dom, and this day is finally upon us. The ranking for every single class in Ghost Recon Wildlands Ghost War. First, I did want to get something out of the way. I just wanted to say thank you to all my viewers, all my subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I just hit that 200 mark. I just want to thank you and all the support you guys have been giving me over the past few months. Thank you guys so much. As you can probably tell, I'm a little sick. I'm not feeling so great, but you know I had to come and I had to bring this video, right? That's what you guys pay me for. Hi, you don't fucking pay me yet. So to kick things off, I'm gonna go from worst to best, in my opinion. I know this list is going to be controversial. I know that. So before we begin, I do need to make this quick disclaimer, okay? I don't think the class that I'm going to put at the worst class, and basically everything from 16 through 10, I don't think they're bad necessarily. I don't think they're terrible. If I were to rank them on a score from, out of 10 points, the worst class in the game would probably get a 6 out of 10. They are effective, just not as effective as the ones at the top. I just need to get that out of the way. I'm not saying that the ones at the bottom are complete trash. I'm not saying that. But if you do disagree with me at any point, please let me know down in the comment section below, and please be cordial about it and let me know why you disagree with me. Anyway, let's kick it off with number 16. Number 16, this honor has to go to Disruptor. I just don't see any way around it. Disruptor has a weak ability. If he had the ability to turn off and on his disruption when he wanted to, I think he would be way better. His main weapon, the TAR-21, I hate his belt-fed LMG. I hate that thing. His TAR-21, decent weapon. It's not bad. I think it's pretty good, but his ability is not good. It can even work against you in some situations, which is why I have to put him at number 16. Please just remain cordial and don't be a dick. Number 15 has to go to Medic. This is going to be the most controversial one right off the bat. I know that, okay? I know that. Just listen to me. Medic has weak weapons. I know he's not meant to be an assault character, and a lot of people got mad at me because a lot of people got mad at me because they're like, he's not an assault guy. He shouldn't have these powerful weapons. Right? He needs to be balanced. But what I'm saying is his support ability isn't good enough to justify him having bad weapons. His support ability doesn't work all that often because a lot of people place mines in C4 or just camp the body. There are ways around it. Yes, I get that. People are saying you can fly your drone into C4 and mines to blow it up before your guy gets revived. That sounds fucking hard. And then that sounds really hard actually, and you have to do that like quick. And then they're saying you can fly it in the face of the guy that's camping it, but if he's camping it, most of the time you don't know if he's there. So that's why I have to put him at number 15. Please just remain cordial and don't be a dick. Number 14 goes to Diversionist. Diversionist has his drone. Everybody knows the sound of the Diversionist noisemaker. Everybody knows it. No one gets confused by that shit anymore. And especially when you have one going off over here, and then 2 seconds later you have it going off over here, and then it's above you, and then it's behind you. It doesn't work. His main weapons are decent. I don't think they're that great. But anyway, that's aside from the point. Number 13 goes to Recruit. His weapons are just too weak. He's supposed to be the mixed bag, I think. His AK, I'm not sure if it's an AK-47 or if it's an AK-12. Keep in mind, I'm doing this shit I'm doing it all off the top of my head. So please, if I mix up something, please don't get fucking mad at me. Please just remain cordial and don't be a dick. But I don't know if it's the AK-12 or the AK-47, but it's a good gun, high recoil. That's the best thing he has. The G28's okay. But if he had the ability to bring in, whatever lethal or tactical equipment he wanted, I feel like he would be way up higher on this list. Number 12. Okay, so this is where things start to kind of blend together. Everyone from this point on is very, very close to each other. This was very difficult for me to pick, but number 12 has to go to Ranger. I love Ranger, man. He's one of my favorites. But I do have to look at facts. His ability is right. He can bring 2 primary weapons at the cost of both of those weapons not being very good. His main marksman rifle has the worst recoil you ever seen in your life. If you do manage to get a hit, it will do a ton of damage. I think it is a one-hit headshot kill, but It's very difficult, highly inaccurate. And then his submachine gun or whatever you want to bring as a secondary is just weak. It's weak. It's not really worth. It's like a 6-hit kill or something like that. He does have 50% extra stamina, but I mean, it is kind of useful, but eh. Number 11 goes to Pathfinder. Now, Pathfinder, I believe, is one of the biggest skill gap characters in the game. What I mean is that just picking up Pathfinder and you fulfilling him to his max potential, the gap there is so huge. He has such a huge potential, but it requires an insane amount of skill to get up to that. You have to have a lot of experience, and I believe you have to put more into the character than you get out of him. But he can be very intimidating when you're going up against a Pathfinder. That's the only reason he's higher up on the list. He can really mess with the team's mind. He can get a few free kills with his crossbow that does crazy damage. His Scorpion Evo is also really good if you need to go on those head-to-head combat. Now, number 10, this is Artillery. I love the Artillery. Honestly, his MP5 shreds. I think it's one of the best subs in the game. His Artillery, when he calls in his Mortar Strike, it's okay. When you work it in there with things like a Scout, when you work it in with a Scout drone, it can be decent, and you can really mess people up. You can get kills. It's harder to get kills, but you can kind of flush people out of areas, which is really nice. Number 9, this goes to Sniper. Sniper because of his primary and his mines. That's it, man. But if you're playing a good Sniper, this is actually my best KDR character in the game, because if you're playing decent with a Sniper, you're playing against a good Sniper, it is going to be almost impossible to win, because this guy's just overlooking everything. He's hard to hit. If he takes out your Sniper or your long range person, you're kind of fucked. Now, number 8 is this one's actually going to be surprising to some people, especially if you've kept up with my videos for a little bit. This one actually goes to Enforcer. Enforcer, man, I think is one of the most underrated classes in the game. His main weapon is really good, honestly. I was playing with it the other day. It is actually very good, and a lot of people don't expect it. And he is one of the big counters to Predator. There are a lot of issues with Predator going on right now, especially in my own experience. I'm getting so pissed off playing against this character, right? And he's a big counter to it. He is a big counter to advancing Predators, and that's what I love. He's not going to get a ton of kills, but he can really fuck you up, and he can scare the shit out of you. Now, number 7 goes to Tank. Tank's got the R4. He's got the extra health. Divert Intel, his ability, it's okay. You can do some things with it. But he's definitely a good character in the game. I'm not sure he's a must-have. My top 5 list is basically going to be a must-have characters. But the Tank, he's a good character. Don't get me wrong. He is good, and you can do some wonderful things with him. Number 6 goes to Tech. Tech is a great fucking option. I love both of his primary options, and plus what they did to his new jamming device, jammer. I'll call it a jammer. I'm pretty sure it's from Call of Duty Black Ops 1, but I'll just call it a jammer. So that thing is a huge counter to Scout, Medic, Artillery, just any class that has a drone. You almost need a Tech on your team, man. He is a huge asset. And that's what I love about him. And plus his primary weapons are great. He's got C4. He's just an all-around good character. Number 5. Now we are in the top 5. These are my must-haves. You must have one of these in your squad, or at least 2 of them in your squad. And I'm not sure you'll find a squad that doesn't have at least one of them in there, even if they don't know how to play. Number 5 goes to Sentinel. Sentinel is awesome, man, especially with his SATCOMs. I don't think I really even need to say much. His main weapons are great. They did bring him the new sniper rifle. I think that thing is trash. Honestly, I forgot what it's called. I think it's trash. But his SR-25, I think, is off the hook, man. I love it. I don't see a way around it. And his SATCOMs just make it all that much better for me. Number 4 goes to Point Man. Point Man is fucking great, man, especially with his ACR. He can't get suppressed well, and his flashbangs, man. Flashbangs in this game mess you up. Oh my god, they are. I don't know if they're overpowered, but they are crazy. I do have a clip. I think I saved this clip where I'm fending off 2 attackers, and I'm Point Man. I'm very low on health, and I fucked them both up with the flashbangs. He's a great character. You're definitely gonna want to run a Point Man. Number 3. Predator, this piece of shit. I'm getting so mad at him lately, man. People are taking Predator and basically fucking rushing you up the middle or rushing you at the sides and coming right at you. And then when they see you, they activate their battle rage ability so you can't fucking kill them. And they do extra damage. The battle rage ability, I'm not sure it's to the point of being overpowered, but it's definitely something you have to worry about. It is something that drives me nuts, especially. Let me know your experience with Predators down in the comments below. Number 2, Assassin. Love the Assassin. Don't like the PDR all that much. For me, I'd rather go with the Vector. You get 5 more rounds of ammunition. I like the Vector better, but the PDR is definitely a good weapon. Now, with Assassin, just an all-around great character, great flanker. You just have to try to be a little quiet with him because he does have loud steps. But he can come up to teams. He can mess up a whole squad pretty easily too, honestly. If the other team is not looking out for you as an assassin, you're going to get right in there and you're going to fuck up their shit. Anyway, so number 1 class in the game. If you haven't narrowed it down yet, I don't blame you. There's a lot of classes. But this number 1 class in the game, the number 1 must have, you have to have this class on your squad. I don't give a fuck who you are. It's Scout. Scout is amazing. Best class in the game by far, especially after they gave it the MDR. The MDR shreds. The Scout drone is amazing. You can spot the whole team at the beginning of the match. You can figure out where they're going, especially if you put on the perk that decreases your cooldown. I think it's called drone something. Decreases your cooldown on that drone. You can pop that fucker up over and over again. If the other team has a tech, all you have to do is bring a character that has a drone, send in that drone first just to get the tech to lay down the jammer, and then you can send up the Scout, and you can scout every motherfucker on the team. I don't see a way around it. You have to have a Scout on your team to be successful. Well, to have the best chance of success. I'll put it that way. Anyway, if you guys disagree with me at any point, please let me know down in the comment section below. Please just remain cordial and don't be a dick. Now, my name is Dom. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to keep up to date with all my future content. Please drop me a like. It really does help me out. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.